Hey everyone, Huion here. So Huion has just launched the Black Friday 2022 sale, and in this video I'm going to look through the deals and give you my recommendations. You can also think of this video as a roundup to the products that Huion has released last year and this year. There are discounts up to 30% off, and for selected products you will get 2 years instead of 1 year warranty, which is great. By the way, I have tested many of these products before, so if you need personalized recommendations from me, let me know the type of work you do, your setup at home, the computer you have, and also how much table space you have. Alright, let's take a look at the first product, which is the best product. If you think of best as the largest pen display with the highest resolution, this is the one. This is the Canvas Pro 24 4K priced at US $1,300. During Black Friday, it's off by $130, and they have thrown in this mini key down KD100. The main thing to note about this pen display is if you are a Mac user, you are probably going to use this with the 1080p workspace with the sharpness of 4K. You can't use, you can use this with 1440p workspace, but the visuals will appear fuzzy and blur, so you won't get the advantage of 4K. So you will have to use this at 1080p, and 1080p workspace is not going to be as productive compared to 1440p workspace. For Windows users, 24-inch paired with 4K is great. Windows users don't have to worry about UI scaling. And this is just one of the few 24-inch pen displays offered by Huion. If you want something big, but you don't want to pay so much, you can check out their 24-inch 1440p pen displays, which I will show you right now. So this is the Canvas 24. There are two models, the Canvas 24 and Canvas 24 Plus. The Canvas 24 is US $600 during Black Friday, and the 24 Plus is $719, so it's about $120 more. The difference between these two is color support. So the Plus model will have better colors and will look much better. And this is 23.8 inch pad with 1440p resolution. Again, for Mac OS users, that's not a good display and resolution combination, but for Windows users, it's great. Out of the three 24-inch displays, I would probably recommend you get the Canvas 24 Plus if you want the best value for your money, because this is $700 versus the earlier 4K model, which is $1,100 plus, so it's $400 plus savings. 1440p resolution is still quite sharp, but of course 4K is sharper, but 1440p resolution is noticeably sharper than 1080p. But the jump from 1440p to 4K, for me, it doesn't feel as big as the jump from 1080p to 1440p. And this pen display can be used at native resolution, so you can use 1440p resolution without any scaling. The visuals, such as the icons, the text, the menu bars, they are going to look slightly smaller compared to 1440p resolution on a 27-inch display, but it's still very usable even on a slightly smaller 23.8-inch display. So if you have the budget for a big display, consider the Canvas 24 Plus. If you want the best, the Canvas 24 4K. Okay, let's take a look at the smaller pen displays. We have the Canvas Pro 13 and the Canvas Pro 16, which are priced at US $359 versus $539. So it's a difference between it's a difference of $200 for 13 versus 16-inch. Again, in terms of value for money, I would say 13-inch will provide more value for money simply because the pricing is much lower. And 13-inch is still a very good size to draw on. The size is slightly larger than an A4 piece of paper, so you still get a good amount of canvas space to draw on. If you are thinking of using your pen display as a main display, I would say go with a larger display if you have the budget, because a larger display is just easier on your eyes. And there's one main difference between the Pro 13 2.5 and the Pro 16 2.5. Interestingly, this smaller pen display actually has a resolution of, let's take a look, has an aspect ratio of 16 by 10. So the resolution is 2560 by 1600, which is my preferred aspect ratio, 16 by 10. But the 16-inch model is just 16 by 9. The aspect ratio is just 16 by 9. But 16 inch is, well, bigger. Anyway, to decide between all these pen displays, I would say choose based on the features, like whether there are any shortcut buttons, the warranty period, color support, the cable connection. As for drawing performance, most of these pen displays, they have pretty similar drawing performance, so you should choose based on other features and also how much table space you have. So between the Pro 13 and Pro 16, if you have limited budget, obviously Pro 13 would be, I would say, the better choice. Both displays will have very sharp visuals thanks to the 2.5K resolution. If you don't have so much budget for a pen display, you can go with pen tablets, like those tablets without a screen. These two are on offer. So the Inspiro Jano is a gigantic pen display. Sorry, it's a gigantic pen tablet that is made to pair with huge monitors that are 24 inches and larger. And this Inspiro Dial 2 has a 10 by 6 inch drawing area, which is the ideal drawing area. So this pen display can actually be paired even with very large monitors as well, just that if you really want more space to draw on, maybe the Jano would be a better choice, but generally speaking, I recommend 10 by 6 inch. It's cheaper as well. And if you find $143 to be quite pricey, there is the earlier model. Let's take a look at the earlier model. The Inspiro Dial Q620M, which is just $76. So this is about half the price of the second generation. So this is a good one to consider if you have limited budget. And this design looks really nice as well. And these are the other pen tablet options. Generally speaking, I would recommend you get something with a 10 by 6 inch drawing area. So things like 6 inch by 4 inch, this is too small. This is 9 inch by 5 inch, this is 6 inch by 10 inch, so this is good. Yeah, anyway, there are so many different models to choose from. There is also a pen tablet with a keyboard on the side. This is $139. But this will take up more space on your table, obviously. Okay, let's take a look at the other products. Scroll down here. Oh, the Canvas Pro 13 and 16 will come with 2 years warranty. Does this come with 2 years warranty? Let's have a look. Anyway, do check the warranty period. So this is just 1 year. So it's just the Pro 24 4K with 2 years warranty, and the Pro 13 and 16 2.5K with 2 years warranty. They also have a 4K version of the Canvas Pro 16. This is a good option for Mac OS users because you will be using this with the 1080p workspace with the sharpness of 4K. If you get the Pro 24 earlier, you will also be using 1080p workspace. So since you're going to be using 1080p workspace, either way, I would say just save the money and go with the smaller Pro 16, unless you really need that larger size to work with. And here we have the Canvas 22. This only has 1080p resolution. So if you need a larger pen display but you don't have that much budget, consider the Canvas 22. There are two models, the standard 22 and 22 Plus. Standard 22 is $400 US, 22 Plus is $500 US. The difference is Canvas 22 Plus has is brighter and has better color support, so the visual quality is going to be noticeably better. And this happens to be, more specifically, the Canvas 22 Plus happens to be the pen display that I still recommend even to this day for those who are looking for a big pen display at a rather reasonable price with excellent visual quality. Even though this pen display was released last year, or was it in 2020? I can't remember. Anyway, it's still the one that I would recommend very easily today, even today. Let's take a look at the other 24-inch models. So there are three 24-inch models, remember? The 4K and these two, the Canvas 24 and the 24 Plus. These are 2.5K. So again, between the 24 and the 24 Plus, it's just a better color support and brightness that you get with the Plus model. It is possible to use 1440p resolution native on a 23.8-inch display, just that the menus, the icons, the palettes are going to be slightly smaller compared to 1440p on a 27-inch display. But 1440p on a 23.8-inch display is still very usable. And the Plus model would be the one that I would recommend, unless you really need the 4K resolution, in which case you have to spend like $400 plus US more. Okay, let's look at the other models. We have the Canvas Pro 12, 13, 16. So these are the more budget pen displays. You can choose based on your budget and also how much table space you have. If you want the high resolution, go with the 2.5K. The thing is, even though these pen tablets are using 1080p resolution, 1080p is still very usable with pen displays at this size. So you can actually save some money if you don't need 1440p. And the thing is, even if you have 1440p resolution or 4K resolution on a 16-inch, you are still going to be using the 1080p workspace. So you can just get a pen display with 1080p resolution and use it at 1080p. It will save you some money. And these are all the other pen tablets for consideration if you have a budget of less than $100. I don't think you will be missing out if you don't have a pen display, if you don't have a screen to draw on, because there are many artists who still prefer to use pen tablets because you can set the tablet on the table and draw with your back straight. So actually using pen tablets like this can be more ergonomic. With a pen display, you really have to prop up your display at certain angles. You have to set it up properly so that you can sit properly, especially if you are drawing for long periods of time. But for pen tablets like this, they are more ergonomic when it comes to drawing for long periods of time. So I think Huion has some pretty good deals this year for Black Friday. And now to give you my overall recommendation. If you have the budget, well, Canvas Pro 24. If you want to have the best value for money, big pen display, go for the Canvas Pro 24 2.5K, the 24 Plus. If you want something smaller, I would say it's either Pro 13 or 16, 2.5K. If you have a limited budget, go with the 1080p models. And if you want something even more affordable, go with the pen tablets, the ones without the displays. I would recommend the dial 2, Inspire dial 2, or the dial 1. Alright, so before we go, just want to let you know again that if you need personalized recommendations as to which pen tablet or pen display to get, let me know in the comment section below what's your setup like, the computer you use, the software you use, the type of work you do, and what you are looking for when it comes to drawing. And if you happen to have the intention to buy any products, consider using the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below to support my YouTube channel. I get to earn some commission for each purchase, but at no extra cost to you. Alright, I hope this video is useful. See you guys again. Bye.